I'm Brian, and that's Jeremy, and every week on PSVR,
This week,
we take a look at the new VR games that are coming to the PlayStation Store this week.
we gather up all the videos we could find, all the descriptions we can plagiarize, and we condense them down into the short video for you.
Sometimes we look at delayed games, updates, DLC, or new game announcements.
So without further ado, here's PSVR This Week.
At long last, the follow-up to 2019's Time Crisis-inspired shooter, Crisis Brigade, is finally here. Launching this week on PlayStation VR, Crisis Brigade 2 sports much more realistic environments, enemies, and animations. But even better is the dual move and aim support, not to mention the unlockable weapons, skins, and hand gestures to keep things interesting. One caveat that should be mentioned is that the planned 3-player co-op won't be there at launch, but is scheduled as a free update sometime this summer. Ninja Legends offers a uniquely fast-paced melee combat experience only possible in VR. The gameplay rewards skillful blocking and parrying to fend off increasingly difficult swarms of enemy ninjas. Fast, accurate slashes are rewarded with more damage, and to advance through all the levels, you must learn the proper rhythm and timing in which to execute blocks, parries, melee attacks, and ranged attacks. Publisher Perp Games announced this week that they'll be publishing Ninja Legends digitally and physically on PlayStation VR August 28th.
Hello, human. Welcome to an accurate simulation of Office Worker.
Filed this one under better late than never, but this week developer Alchemy Labs updated PlayStation VR launch title Job Simulator with patch 1.05, which not only increases the resolution on PlayStation 4 Pro, but also adds subtitles for English, French, German, Japanese, Korean, Spanish, and binary. It's a curious move for sure, but if Alchemy is adding a pro patch to an almost 4-year-old game, then maybe there's still hope for No Man's Sky.
You've been doing a really good job lately. I think it's about time you got a promotion.
Groove evening, stargazers! For tonight's report show, I'm investigating reports that aliens are forcing people to dance.
The groove's getting us!
We're certainly of two minds when it comes to Space Channel 5 Kind of Funky Newsflash. It's an amazing homage to the original, and getting to do the dance moves with 2 move controllers is so much fun, but the game is entirely too short, too expensive, and never got the multiplayer mode that the original trailer advertised. This makes the announcement that it's coming out physically from limited run games before its planned Hatsune Miku DLC a little bittersweet. But if you're a physical collector, get ready, because this one will have a short print run and go on sale July 31st.
And if you get in our way, we'll settle it with a dance. Things are about to get heavy.
Ooh, how delicious!
Are you getting this?
Let's eat!
We are unbeatable, baby. Nice reporting. Space Channel 5 VR.
Suicide Guy has a pretty good reputation on other consoles, and now is giving VR a shot. It's hitting PC later in July, but is planned as a PlayStation VR release sometime next month. As an action puzzle game that takes place in the main character's dreams, it's your job to kill him and wake him up before it's too late. These surreal dreams have never been so chaotic and frantic, so as the developers say, if you're faint of heart, do not play this game. We've been giving Sin Studios' upcoming game Swordsman VR a ton of coverage over the last few weeks, but after scouring videos that show off menus and others that demonstrate the game's impressive physics, this new combat trailer is the one we've been waiting for. I'll let the footage speak for itself, but it's nice to see gameplay that shows off not only multiple opponents, but also a special weapon and a boss battle.
Fall to your knees, mortal.
If our less than enthusiastic review of Eric Chahi's latest game Paper Beast scared you off from giving it a go, we've got some great news that might have you reconsidering. First, there's now a demo available on the PlayStation Store that'll give you a pretty good idea of what to expect from the full game. And if the demo sells you, then we've got even more good news. Paper Beast is currently on sale for just $20 here in the States. It's a divisive game, but those are also the ones that are the most fun to have your own opinions of. And finally, this weekend's Firewall 0 Hour tournament was a huge success, mostly thanks to our amazingly awesome moderator Rypop, who put the entire thing together. Congratulations are also in order to the winning team, Guyson, Creeper Betty, David Moore, and Dennis the Game Cat Manguso. And if you're out there feeling left out because you didn't play in this month's tournament, don't worry. Join our Discord by clicking the link in the description and get in on next month's Final Assault tournament. Thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of PSVR
This week. We'll be back next week to keep you up to date on all the VR games coming to the PlayStation Store.
But keep in mind that no one outside of Sony really knows what games are coming when.
But we'll do our best to keep you up to date each and every week on PSVR This Week.